Hello, everybody, and welcome to the headlines. I've got a bunch of stuff I want to show you today. Workers at the El Milagro tortilla plant in our nation's heartland staged a temporary walkout to protest the low pay and staff shortages and abusive working conditions, including intimidation and sexual harassment that they've all been going through. Sexual harassment, it's always sexual harassment. I would love to someday see just, a walkout because of the abuse, the low pay and the staff shortages. Why does it always have to have sexual harassment? Anyway, apparently there's an ongoing tortilla shortage. Do not panic. El Milagro, the company, blames the supply chain for issues, and that's why they're low on tortillas. Worker organizers say that this is not at all the case, that it's actually the poor treatment of workers that is making people quit, and the way the company handled the pandemic that is making workers die. Employees report the company mishandled the pandemic, resulting in dozens of infections and 5 deaths. Apparently, El Milagro forbid workers to wear face masks in the tortilla plant, which I think would be a good idea, even if there was not a pandemic. I don't need sneeze residue on my chimichangas, if you know what I mean. Sneeze residue? Yuck. At the same time, the workers there, they're complaining about 95-degree temperatures even in the break room. There's 95-degree temperatures in the work area, but also there's no AC in the break room. It's totally crazy. El Milagro also wanted to increase productivity. So they just started cranking up the speed of the machines. Instead of even hiring more people, they cranked up the speed of the tortilla machines, and they demanded that workers keep pace or lose their jobs. Workers are supposed to pack 80 bags of 12 tortillas every minute. Now, if my math is still good, that's more than 1 bag of 12 tortillas a second. How is this possible? It's not. And the company is actually hiring new workers, but at $16 an hour. And they refuse to give raises to employees who have worked for them for just a little bit over minimum wage. Some of these people have worked for 25 years for the company. They won't give those people a raise. Only new workers are getting $16 an hour. The workers gave El Milagro management until today to respond to their demands. Management has hired a union buster, but the workers aren't thinking of unionizing. They're just thinking of organizing themselves. So let's take we're going to watch this because they're saying we're going to talk about it today on Wednesday. So watch this space, as somebody on MSNBC said and then got in my head. In other news, hundreds of thousands of youth climate activists took to the streets Friday for the annual global climate strike. Protests took place across the globe. They're demanding radical action from world leaders to fight the climate catastrophe. In Germany, Greta Thunberg was joined by tens of thousands of activists, all pressing governments to take stronger action to curb climate change. Curb. We need to do more than curb. Anyway, events took place in Japan, India, Nigeria, Greece, Italy, Britain, Australia, all over the place, while at the same time, the United Nations is holding its first Food Systems Summit. That's right. The UN figures show the pandemic has increased the number of hungry people to 811 million, and nearly 1 in 3 people worldwide. That is 1 in 3 people that one of them is starving. Maybe you don't know them, but still. 2.4 billion more lack access to adequate nutrition. Yet at this summit, the UN is letting corporations frame the agenda. Not experts on food, not farmers, not human rights advocates, and certainly not sustainability experts. No. Corporations. The UN is listening to PEPSICO and Nestle. Nestle, of all companies, who, according to that leaked report earlier this year in the Financial Times, remember that? 60% of Nestle's food failed to meet even the basic definition of healthy output. And that's pretty basic. And 98%, I think that was the 98% of Nestle's non-coffee beverages and non-water beverages are considered unhealthy. That's who's there. Because the UN created a partnership with the World Economic Forum. That's a cleaned up way, World Economic Forum. Shorthand for saying the top 1,000 corporations. They invited the top 1,000 corporations to fix problems caused by those very same top 1,000 corporations. According to the United Nations' own Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, this particular summit has no transparency and no accountability mechanisms. Isn't that convenient when companies are in charge that no one gets to see or know what they're doing? The UN's own office is calling bullshit, which is kind of good for now, because when the UN stops calling bullshit, then the United Nations will officially be the United Corporations, and the full merger of corporation and state, known as fascism, will have officially taken over the world while most Americans were watching Dancing with the Stars. Thank you. Have a nice evening. We're all out of tortillas, by the way. Well, it's not exactly like that, but it's getting close. This has been the headlines. You're watching Act Now.